What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy, and we're back with some more of the Ranch Simulator. And as you can see, it's been a few days. We're up to day 9 now. And what I've been doing is I've been trying to stack some cash because I want to try to get some more livestock. I don't know whether I want to do pigs or cows or whatever yet, but I do want to do some more livestock. And I did a little bit of research on the fishing. I was glitched out last time, so hopefully we won't be glitched out this time. So I'm gonna go try to do some more fishing, but we need some more supplies to do that. And also, what I got here in front of me, um, I filled up the saw with 10 liters of fuel, so that was $10. This is how much wood I got for $10. And what we need to do here is we need to see how much profit we're going to make. I want to say that that's going to be like 80 bucks. So let's go into sell. Um, and wood is a little bit higher today. So we're getting $9.20 per bundle of 8. Normally that's in the 8, so I must be getting a little bit better price for the wood today because there is a market for the wood and stuff. As I have figured out with this game, you have to go to the gas station and buy a paper for $1. So we're going to sell this stuff. And we're going to go back out here. And then I don't have the saw with me, but this was another half a tank right here. So about 90 bucks for every 10 full bundles of boards. And I think I got some eggs. As you can see, I'm getting some production with the eggs now. And I got the most important thing back here. I was walking across my property. And I got some bear meat. Now, if I remember right, last time the wild meat sold for like $15 a piece. So maybe the market will be up on that too, since the market's up on the wood. But I guess, it could be up on the wood and down on the meat. You know how it goes. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get back in here. We're going to sell. So it looks like planks, planks, planks. $246 for the eggs. That is what I'm talking about. $17 a piece for the wild meat. For $69. You know what? That's 365 bucks. We're going to sell all that stuff. So we're going to go down here and we're going to pick up a cooler. And we're going to buy a cooler for $96 because I think I need a cooler. Let's pick up our egg basket. Let's stick our egg basket right there on this corner. That looks pretty decent. And a cooler. So we'll set the cooler down right there, because you got to have a cooler to put the fish in, right? After you pull them out. Come on. Put it in reverse, bud. Alright, so what I've learned about the fishing. Half a tank of fuel. That should be fine. So what I've learned about the fishing is you got to look for ripples in the water. and pretty much we need to buy the most expensive lure that is out there. Because from what I understand, the cheaper lures, the rate of fish you catch per minute is way down on those. So if we're gonna go for fishing, we might as go big, right? Just go big or go home. So we're gonna go down here to the fish shack and we're gonna buy a new lure. And I think the lure was like 120 bucks. So I don't remember how much the rod was. I think the rod was 100 bucks. So we need like $300 in supplies to start the fishing adventures. So I hope that this is an adventure that's worth our time. Because if not, we just spent a lot of money that we could be spending something else on. And one of the reasons I need some money is because I don't know if everyone knows this. Um, I could go to the car dealership and show you, but all right, see how there was ripples in the water right there? Yeah, ripples in the water right there. That's where you want to fish for at. But we need to get a lure first. So there we go. We got fishing bait. We bought the most expensive one. Um, let's get our cooler. So the cooler can hold 24 fish. All right. So this is where it was glitched out the other day. When I kept throwing it, it would not light this up. So I want that's lit up green. Okay, so and then right there and that right there. And I guess we just kind of wait. Ah, I missed it. So as you can see here, it pulls up a mini game. And so you got to yank when you hear the splash of the water. Come on, give it to me. Right there. Oh, are you shitting me? All right. Try this again. I was just my hand-eye coordination is not good this morning. The old trigger finger is not doing the best this morning. Come on. Come on, give it to me. Are you that was in there. That was in there, man. That was in there. Oh, I can't pass it either. I got to hit it on the first shot. Okay. I read that it was a mini game that you got to time it. All right, so hmm. I guess I shouldn't be doing this first thing in the morning before I've woke up and really done anything. All right, so there we go. Yes. What? What kind of bullshit is that? Like, I had that. All right, so yes. So I guess the more you miss it, the better it gets. All right, so we caught a trout for 1.2 2 kilograms. Now, I don't know what the market is on the fish. I honestly don't know. All right, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my glasses on. You know what? You know, you get a little older, sometimes you need to look some reading glasses. I don't normally use the glasses when I'm playing, but oh, there we go. Oh, come on. That was don't worry, I got you. So we got one fish. Check, check, and check. Oh, there we go. We could actually see what we got. Cool. So there we are. Oh, come on. Um, let me get set up here. I gotta get a screenshot. There we go. There we go. I think I got it before it turned away. That's my second fish, and that was a perch for 2 kilograms. And if I recall my, so you can get carp, perch, and trout, I believe, and I believe the perch is the most desirable fish. All right, there we go. There we go. We got you. Another perch. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now that I got kind of understand what's going on here, this should get a little bit easier. So there is a little bit of a delay between the time I click the mouse. Another perch. So I wonder if this spot's going to dry up. But this is going to be a long day of fishing because we need some money. So I need to make up the $300 I spent. Ooh, it was trying to trick me with those early ones right there. All right, so make sure I pay attention here, just in case. So, like I said, don't waste the money on the cheaper lure. Oh, baby. That is a freaking monster. So, 3.58 kilograms. That is what I'm talking about right there. Now, I don't remember the exact difference between kilograms and pounds, but I want to say it's like two. Oh, I messed up. Isn't like kilograms like 2 point something per pound ish? Around that neighborhood? So I want to say something is like. Oh, come on. They hit me with that early one again. Now, the other one was my fault. That one was. I was running my mouth and not paying attention. Alright, there we go. Another small little perch. We got seven. We got 7 fish in there right now. And I can fit how many? 24. I don't think I'll stay here for 24, but check. So right before it gets there, It's kind of like the drag racing I just did on another video series I do. When you're drag racing, to cut the best reaction time when the last yellow light, you see the last yellow light, that's when you hit the gas. You don't wait for the green light. So I think that's what I was doing when I was first doing this. I was waiting for it to try to be in the neighborhood right there. And so I was getting the late reaction time. Ooh, that looks like another decent trout. No, that was a perch. Perch. I don't think I've caught a carp yet that I can think of. I'm going to have to look at what's in the ear. Alright, so click. Click. Ooh. You little sneaky bastard hit me with the early one. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So, oh. That's another freaking monster right there. 3.9. 3.0, 3.58. So that it was the biggest one. And we're at 10. So I think we're gonna go for 2 more, and then we'll go sell this and see what we got here. Ooh, God, that was almost too close for the end right there. Jesus, that's got to be the biggest one. 3.92. I'm just pulling in monsters, man. But this is gonna be my strategy right here to try to get. Ooh, that was a freaking. They're making it so small on me now. That's got to be another record right there. 4.26. Yes. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and fish a couple more. I'm gonna fish till I miss, which will probably be this next one, because it looks like the more I catch, the more that they're making the numbers smaller on us. That's another decent one. Another 3.6er. Someone let me know what the conversion rate is on those. Oh, come on. Woo. Tried to hit me with the early one. I was ready to go this time. I almost went a little bit too far. I'm in the ripple zone, though. So I guess I need to work up and down the bank here. Maybe I can find a place that's closer to the house for the fishing so I don't have to come to the hut each time. And I guess I need to figure out if these are gonna change. Are they gonna run out, or does the fishing hole always stay the same? Ah, well, yeah. Whoop. I hopefully I didn't just throw my lure away. I did not. Okay. So, how many fish did I catch before that miss on that last one? So I got 14. Now, from what I understand, you can either take these to the general store, or you can take them to the restaurant. And the restaurant, I think, pays you better or gives you a bonus or something like that. Alright, so let's get on the road here. On the road again. Woohoo! I got this baby maxed out. See if I can split the cars. Because going this fast, it does not turn. It looks like we maybe have a sandstorm blowing in here. Is that the right street? It is not. Alright, I turned on the wrong road. So I gotta look to the right. There should be a road coming up here somewhere. Oh, and it's a freaking dirt road. A dirt road in a sandstorm. Not ideal situation. And that's the hunter's cabin right there. Alright, so let's run down here to the gas station. So this is what you gotta do. You gotta come here and read the newspaper. So eggs are up 41%. 13.50 for fertilized eggs. I didn't know I could sell fertilized eggs. Wild meat is up 15. So wood planks. I've been selling wood planks for next to nothing. Oh Jesus. So where's the fish? Fish. Okay, click over here. Pork salami down, curd down. Where's the dang fish, man? Pork, chicken, perch. $4.22. I'm assuming that's a kilo. So there's carp, trout, and perch. And I did not catch any carp. So maybe the thing to do is to buy a couple coolers and fill the coolers up and then watch the market for the high price when you're not hurting for money. But I'm early game. I'm hurting for cash bad. Alright, so here's the little diner. What you got there, bud? So how do I do this exactly? Come in here. Is there a place back here where I set this stuff? There is. Alright, so set the cooler right there. And use the back door. Alright, what do we got here? So, that's not that bad. So we spent $100 for a fishing pole, 120, and so we spent about $320. Made 138 back with 14 fish. So really, if I would have filled it up, I'd probably be around $200. So 2 coolers. Hopefully I didn't sell my cooler. Okay. I was like, now that would suck. So I just need to go do some more fishing. How much money do I have? $863. Also, I want to look at doing this. We need to go over here and check out how much a car is. Because, let me show you why. What's up, bud? So, the UTV is $800. And you can carry goats or pigs. I definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. $1,500 for a van? And it can carry cattle. See, look, the wagon. I got the wagon. I can't carry any livestock in it. So I need something that I can carry livestock in. So I either need to keep saving up. So the SUV, you can't carry nothing in there. So skip the SUV, ATV, pickup truck, $1,600. So I might be buying the UTV soon. I can't do it today. But I can tell you that I need some feed. So let's go grab some feed. I wonder if I can make my own feed so I don't have to keep buying feed. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Spend $90 for feed. I think that's food for 3 days. So I gotta spend like $30 a day for feed. Damn, that sucks. Um, Alright, so don't mind me just walking all over the car. Oh, it's already freaking 9 o'clock at night. Where did the day go? Look, I got that thing pinned all the way to the right. I barely made that corner. That's what I said. The faster you go in this car, the less and less and less that it actually will turn. It does have pretty good brakes. I will say that. Alright, so let's get over here to the old chicken coop. Now, I think I kept the chickens. Ooh, turn off the lights. I think I kept the chickens locked up today. So that was out of food. What? I had a bird die. How did a bird die? I don't understand. I fed him. They had water. Well, that sucks, man. That sucks. Well, I guess we got some chicken meat to sell. Let me check on. Oh, I got another one. Why do I got another one dead? Like, why did they die? I don't understand. They get too hot in there since I left that closed up for the day? Surely that you can leave the chicken coop closed and they don't die, right? It's not that dirty in here. Come on, open the door. Yeah, it's not dirty. I think my rooster's not doing his job though, because I don't see any fertilized eggs. And I know if you take a fertilized egg, the chickens will get pissed. Well, I'm gonna leave the eggs there. Let's see if they have. I have some more chickens die. Like I don't understand why they died though. Let me check the life. So food is good. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. I don't know. Plenty of food. So was leaving that closed the wrong answer? Now I'm curious. Come on, buddy, go eat. So they're all going to go downstairs. Are they all going to go downstairs and eat? So they are eating. I'm going to leave this open for them. They're eating, they're drinking. Food is good. Maybe they just didn't get the right amount of food, maybe? I don't know. I just don't understand. Well, what do we do now? I guess see if there's a different fishing spot. Alright, so the river is down here. So I guess we're going to go down to the river and see if there's a spot closer to the house. And while we're driving, we're going to check for mountain lions, bears, and I still haven't seen any wolves. And I know that there's got to be wolves because the one rancher has a mission. The rancher has a mission. To kill wolves? I thought I heard like a sheep or something. Alright, so we're looking for ripples in the water. So far, I don't see no ripples in the water. So I wonder if that's only down there. I am going to have to drive to the fishing hut each day. Oh, look what we just found. So there is another fishing spot right over here. so we want our master hook. Are we going to be better at the fishing game this time? Did it reset since I missed? Come on now. Give, that's not bad. Uh, so I think the closer you get to it, the faster you catch a fish. Ooh, that was close right there. That was a 3 kg'er. Like I said, look, I mean, that's what I'm talking about right there. Using this master set. All right, gotta keep an ear out. Anybody hear it? Come on. Those last two were like instant hits, man. Ah. I gotta watch those early ones. Those early ones, I don't. By the time I pay attention that it's an early one. Oh, come on, bullshit. Come on, give it to me. You know, it'd probably be easier if I wasn't using the finger that I cut the tip of it off about 10 years ago. Ah, you shitting me? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought I didn't catch that one. I was about to get pissed. So the reaction time on that finger is a little bit off. And part of that is because the feeling, oh, this must be a big one. Ah. So I think I kind of understand that the. What? Come on. I mean, we ain't got no monsters like we did last time so far. But what I'm trying to say is, I think that when you have the real small window to catch it, I think that's because it's a bigger fish. Oh, so you can hit it too early. Well, that's why we're testing this out. It's too quick on the trigger that time. So that's 6 of them. So I got 14 last time, and it was what, 150? Was 158? So that's what I'm talking about. So no, that wasn't that big a one right there. I was expecting that to be bigger. It had such smaller markers to hit. I'm really trying to decide what is the better way of making money. Is it, you bastard. Is it fishing or is it cutting trees? Because here's the thing, if I cut down a tree, I know I'm getting the money, but it costs money to make money. So for every 80 bucks, you're spending 10 bucks. And wood is way down right now. Fishing, I've got the materials now. All I got to do is spend time to do fishing. So tell me what you guys think. Should I focus on the fishing? Should I do the wood? Ooh, that was a no, not that wasn't that great. I thought that would be bigger. That was like a 26 incher. It was 10 pounds. As all fishing stories go. I kind of wish they would do like something besides. So I guess if I want to catch some carp, I need to maybe get a different bait, maybe? Because I have not seen a carp yet at all. Ooh, that's a freaking monster right there. That's got to be the biggest one now. 4.72. That is definitely the biggest one I've ever caught so far. Come on. Ooh. Is that any? No. For some reason, you're like, when they get that big, you can't really tell, distinguish which one is going to be the bigger fish. But that one looked like a freaking monster, and it was. See, that one looks like a little baby. So that's 11. So, like I said, let's go ahead and. Last time we got. So we got 14, we got 150 bucks. But it's based on weight. So I guess 14 doesn't guarantee 150. Now that I'm really. See, like I said, because that's a baby one right there. I don't want the babies. Do I throw back? Do I throw them back if they're small? Can you even throw them back? Oh, this one's got to be a big one. Oh, come on, you bastard. So that'll be a trout. Well, I think what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to at least get my money back for the fishing supply. Because I really need to buy probably the UTV vehicle so that I can buy some livestock stock and take them back because I can't put them in the car. Now, the other option is we could buy a trailer. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, you bastard. So I need to check how much a trailer costs. Because maybe a trailer is cheaper than 800. I didn't think about that. That is not even worth. That wasn't even worth catching. I'm telling you, they're screwing us over here. But I mean, at least we figured out the fishing. Because I knew something was wrong last time. It was glitched, it was whatever. Because it wouldn't even let me put my lure on last time. So that's 16. So that's 2 more than we took last time, but I feel like the fish have been smaller this go round. So maybe there's less for the fish to eat here, so that's why I haven't got the big ones. That's a decent sized one. Yeah, like look at that one, 1 kg. 1 kilogram for that one little baby fish that came out a minute ago. That 2.5 pound fish. Another little baby. So we got 18. Might as well just catch fill the whole cooler up. At this point. Ooh, that was almost a. Ah, you freaking. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna get angry. Not gonna get angry. Holy hell, that's gotta be the freaking biggest one. Let's take a look. 4.4, it's not. But it sure looked like that was a freaking monster. Looked like it to me. Because I know I got a 4.9. I would actually love to see that cooler this full. Eh, we'll call it. We got 4 more fish to catch. Because I really don't know. I so I need a trailer or the UTV. So I need to go to the other, not the general store. I need to go to the hardware store or the car shop. And luckily, they're both right across from each other. Eh, another little mid-sized one. I mean, I guess, average is fine. Like I said, they say that, ooh, come on, baby. Got you. Looks like a decent monster. 3.9. So that's probably like a 12 to 15 pounder, which that would be a pretty decent fish. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, that was almost quick on the trigger finger. So I need one more, and then we can call it good. Call it a day. Come on, bud. I don't understand why my chickens died on me, though. Because the whole goal of the rooster is to get the chickens to breed. Do I need another rooster? All right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And looks like it's going to be a decent fish. 4 kg. Oh, That would be. I didn't know you could cast on land. Um, so if I had two coolers, that would be pretty optimal. Come on, can I make it? Come on. You gotcha. You don't got it. Alright. Where's the road, man? Oh! Oh! Got two bears. Come here, bear. Wild meat is up, too. Well, that was yesterday's prices. Hey, bud. Woohoo! Can't argue. Definitely can't argue with that. Four pieces of meat for bear. Ah, I didn't want to get in. You stinking. Alright, so right there in the corner. Right there. So this bear. I mean, I know it doesn't. Oh, I know it doesn't matter, but because the price for the piece of meat is the same, but some of the meat looks bigger than the other, and it makes it hard to stack in here. There is a piece of meat that comes out real flat and is pretty nice. So like that's not the flat pieces, but here's the large piece right here. You can see how much bigger that piece looks. Then that piece looks, relatively small compared to the other ones. And then there is the flat piece. Well, let's stick it on the roof. It doesn't matter. So we're heading in the general area of the right road. So I went from not being able to find wild animals to now, in 2 days, I've taken out 3 bears. I'm not mad because right now I need all the capital that I can get. So let's go check out trailer versus UTV. I wonder how much money we have. So I had about 800. Woo! Dipping and dodging. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up here with the car. I want to see if we're gonna get any kind of bonus. Wild meat, we're definitely gonna sell that. $72 for the chickens, so I paid 50 a piece for them. I don't want to sell the egg basket. So so oh, I got two perch at one. Okay, I was like, why does I got two weird numbers right there? So my for this fish was 13.54. I don't think I want to do that. Let's go over to the market because I got to go to the hardware store anyway. So it was 13 bucks for the. All right, let's grab the cooler. Shut the cooler down. Are we going to get a better price here at the market? It looks like it's about the same price. Well, no. Eh, I think it's the same price. $244. It's about the same price. So I got a balance of 12.29 now. I can't. I'm not going to argue with that. All right, so, oop, I can't leave my cooler there. All right, so either I need to buy a car or a trailer. What is going to be the cheapest option? All right, so let's just take a look here. A small trailer is 600. I don't know if you can haul livestock on that though. An animal trailer is 1500. So I feel like my best bet right now is probably to go over here. And we're gonna just buy. We're gonna buy the UTV. Now, missing cat. Yeah, it's a desert, man. You're probably gonna get a missing cat here and there. Oh, they didn't even put fuel in it, bastards. All right, so let me do some stuff here. Let's get this. We need to take this with us. We're gonna leave the car here for right now. Well, it goes slower. So maybe that's a good thing. And that thing takes more fuel than the car. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this episode off here. Let's go back and check on the chickens. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. This thing is way slower than the car. But I can haul animals now. So, good and bad. I mean, and it's the cheapest thing. The, the, the car definitely had more capacity for carrying lumber and other things such as that. But this will carry livestock. So, cheapest option for right now. Because I need to get, I think I want to get a couple pigs. All right, let's take a look around here. Did we get some more eggs today? So food is doing okay-ish. So I don't know whether to pick these eggs up or not. See, I don't see nothing. Ah, I dropped an egg. So I'm gonna go run these in the house and see if that changes anything that the way. No? So they're not fertilized eggs. So why is my chicken not fertilizing the eggs, man? Like I don't. What is going on that is wrong? Because that was the whole thing with the eggs. Come on, give me the egg. Why won't it give me the egg? So I guess I'm just gonna take the eggs. If the rooster's not gonna fertilize them, then what am I doing? What am I doing in here? So maybe I need another rooster. All right, I'm gonna lock him in there and see if that makes a difference. But I do have some more eggs to go sell now. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be today's episode. We did fishing. We figured out the fishing. So drop some comments down below. Should I spend time fishing or should I spend time cutting wood? What do you think makes me the most money in the day? Um, I really think the fishing is probably going to make us money faster than cutting lumber. Because the lumber, you got to spend money to make it. You got to buy the fuel. So 80 bucks, you got to spend 10 bucks, so you only made 70. And that's for 10 full bundles. I think the fishing's the better bet. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you everyone for watching. Later.